If you're thinking about selling your Irvine or Tustin Legacy home and buying a bigger one this year, there is a very specific way families are doing it without stress, and I want to show you how. I'm Regina Chen, your local Irvine and Tustin Legacy real estate expert. If you've been in your current home for a while, maybe it was the perfect fit when you bought it, but now the kids are older, their sports gear gets bigger, the homework is louder, and there's suddenly laptop and water bottles and soccer bags everywhere. You're not alone. A lot of Irvine families hit the moment in their late 30s or late 40s, where the home just doesn't function the same way it used to be. Maybe you need a loft for homework, an office for Zoom meetings, or just more breathing room so everyone is not on top of each other. And the first question that comes up is always, how do we sell this home and buy the next one without everything turning into chaos? So today, I want to walk you through the exact strategies families in Irvine are using in 2026 to upgrade their space, their function, and their lifestyle without stress and without surprises. If you're new here, I make weekly videos about Irvine real estate for families and professionals who want to make really smart moves. So subscribe if you haven't already. Why trade-up moves feel stressful? Here's the thing no one really talks about. Well, trade-up moves are different. They are not like buying your first condo where it's all about excitement and Pinterest boards. When you are buying a bigger home, you are usually step into more square footage, more bedrooms, more storage, sometimes a yard, and maybe a loft for office, and usually a neighborhood upgrade. All of that is wonderful, but here is the honest truth. Well, bigger home usually means bigger monthly payment. And in 2026, because so many Irvine homeowners are sitting on a 2%, 3%, or a low 4% mortgage rate, buying the next home also often means stepping into a higher mortgage rate than the one you have now. And family want clarity before they emotionally commit. And that's very smart. I had a couple recently in North Park who told me this. We don't mind spending more for the right home. We just don't want any surprises at the end. That sentence perfectly sums up 2026 trade-up psychology. Surprises create stress. Clarity creates confidence. Well, for most Irvine families, the decision to trade up actually starts with the house shrinking around them. Here are the triggers I hear most. The kids need separate room now. We need an office. The loft is now a classroom. We need more garage storage. The sports equipment has taken over the hallway. Everyone is home more than ever. We need an outdoor space. None of these are luxury problems. They are function problems. Well, your life evolved, but your house didn't. And the trade-up question becomes, can we create a space we need without creating chaos in the process? Let's look at the old way versus the 2026 way. Traditionally, families assume there were only two options. Option one, you sell first, then you buy. Option two, you buy first, then you sell. Both sound logical, but both have their challenges. The sell first scenario, well, you sell, then you have a deadline. Deadline plus bigger payments and higher rates equals rush decisions. You might end up, number one, stretching your budget. Number two, settling for the wrong home. Number three, paying more just to end the search, or renting temporarily, which no family really wants. Then let's look at the buy first scenario. Well, you buy, then you carry two homes. That means there will be two mortgages. Most likely, even if it's, relatively shorter term. And you will have two sets of utility, two insurance policy premium to pay, plus all the mental bandwidth. Not ideal unless well-planned. Well, let's look at the 2026 strategy shift. In 2026, Irvine families are doing something different. They are coordinating both transactions together with a clear timeline, clear financial plan, and clear move path. That's a part almost nobody explains. Here's how the families I work with actually doing this smoothly. There are 4 pillars. Pillar 1, timing and calendar. We start with a simple question. When do you want to be in the new home? Then we reverse engineer backward through closing dates, inspection periods, loan conditions, appraisal windows, possession dates, school schedule, travel plan, work cycle, kids sports schedule. Yes, that's a thing. That matters. When you trade up, the calendar is not a detail. It's the pillar, number 1 pillar. And pillar 2, financial clarity before offers. This is where families gain real confidence. We don't just run purchase price range. We run a full carrying cost clarity, including new mortgage payment, rate scenario range, because rates, they do move and fluctuate, and property tax. When you have a higher value, bigger house, that means higher tax base. HOA dues, mellow roofs, insurance, utilities, moving costs, renovation or furniture budget. Because the worst time to learn about your new monthly cost is at the closing at the closing table. And here is the key idea. Bigger home doesn't scare families. Unknown future payment does. When you had the numbers early, you remove the panic from the equation because you can plan for it. Pillar 3, possession control. The silent superpower. In Irvine and Tustin Legacy, this is the number 1 move that reduces stress. Leaseback plus negotiated possession days. This gives you time to find your next home, write stronger offers, make decisions without deadline pressure, avoid temporary housing. One seller in Orchard Hill, they negotiated a 29 days leaseback and said that one clause saved us from making a rushed $100,000 decision. She was right. Pillar 4, financing tool to bridge the gap. In 2026, the tools family are using including HELOC, bridge loan, recast, equity line, temporary interest-only option, stage, down payment transfer. These tools aren't just about affording more house. They're about creating time and clarity. Time makes decision better. Clarity makes decision confident. Let me give you a real example. A couple in Northwood had 2 kids entering middle school, a 3-bedroom home, 1 shared desk, sports equipment everywhere, and a single office that doubled as storage. Their existing mortgage rate was 2.75, very common in Irvine. Here's what they wanted: an extra bedroom, a loft, a second office, a yard for their dog, and walking access to parks. They were worried, or if not terrified, of being rushed and not finding the right home, losing their rate, ending up in apartments between moves. Here's how we did it. Step 1, we built their move calendar. Step 2, we ran a full payment clarity at $400K, $600K, $800K scenario. Step 3, we listed their home while shopping for new inventory. Step 4, we negotiated a 30 days lease back. Step 5, use HELOC to write a stronger non-contingent offer. Step 6, we closed both sales within 9 days of each other. Step 7, move directly without temporary housing. Control limited chaos. Control limited surprises. Bigger payment? Yes, but with full clarity. They told me the payment was higher, but it was never a surprise. We felt in control the whole time. That line is everything. If you're thinking about trading up this year in 2026, here is what I recommend you to do early, before you list your home. Run your space needs. How many bedroom? Do you need office? How many? How big is the storage and the yard is? Run your payment scenario, not just price, actually monthly carrying cost. Run your calendar, your life calendar, not just the market. And run your tools. HELOC, recast, leaseback, bridge. Those 4 things turn dreaming into planning and planning into confidence. If you're thinking about trading up into a bigger home in Irvine or Tustin Legacy, I want to help you build what I call your trade up clarity plan. It includes your projected monthly payment, your property tax estimate, your HOA mellow roofs estimate, your timing calendar, and your move sequence option. Text me your address and your ideal move month, and I'll build it for you. If you prefer to discuss in Mandarin, just let me know. I speak both. And my goal is to make this transition feel smooth and confident for your family. Trading up into a bigger home is one of the most exciting moves a family can make. It's not just more house, it's more function, more space, more breathing room, and more alignment with the family you become. Yes, the payment will usually go up. Yes, the rate may be higher than your current mortgage, but the key is not to avoid the reality. Is to plan for it. When you have clarity and a solid strategy, the excitement stays excitement instead of turning into anxiety at the end. Thank you for watching. Hit like or subscribe if you found this helpful, and I'll see you in the next video.